I'm just coming in with a collective reading for the Zodiac signs for February. So I'm on Earth signs, and I just did Taurus, so Capricorn. What's coming out for Capricorn, the archetypal energy for this February? Oh, we almost had a flipper there. Capricorn. Oh, and we almost lost the whole pile. Wow, cards are really jumping for you. We've got the Queen of Wands coming out here. So we got the, the Queen of Wands. She's holding her, the magic wand. She's, creating that magic around her. So it looks like you're sitting on your throne. You're really owning that. You're really owning your power here, your personal power, it looks like. And you're wielding that. And you're the queen, you're really owning that. So wands represent like passion and fire, that energy from the solar plexus. We got like this fire going on in the background here, and I feel like here you're really just focused on creating. I feel like here you're really focused on what you're creating, because like we got a little bit maybe of distraction here in the background, but she's looking forward. She's not looking back at the fire. She's really focused on herself here, what she's creating, what she's bringing in. We've got some like empowerment here, I feel like too, but also we got a little protector down here, so it looks like we've got like this energy of a little bit of protection around you at the moment. Let me see what else is coming out here, but very grounded in that. We got the cat there too, so maybe a little bit of that Leo energy mixed with that, because we just did have the full moon in Leo. So I feel like here it's like it's kind of like empowering you up here, but also you've got like a little protector here. Let's see a guide that's coming out. Goddess Kali and Black Obsidian, Sacred Revolution. I release allegiance to old cycles, opening my soul to the birthing process of the Divine Mother who guides me into the highest fulfillment of my potential. An entirely new order is being established. In respect of this greater unfolding power, I am willing to be moved, inspired, and guided to embrace new approaches and responses. I possess the courage required for change. I trust that the universe loves me, so I let go to grow. So we got goddess energy coming out here with the queen, so very that divine feminine energy coming out. But Goddess Kali is like, she is the one, she's like the destroyer of demons. And she's the one that they bring in when, you need to get some shit done. You need to destroy these, maybe these thought patterns, these fears, something like that. But we were releasing that, right? When it comes to our path here. Black Obsidian, good one for grounding, also good one for, energy protection here. Like I was saying, we've got like a little protector here. But it looks like here, you're going through some sort of I feel like you're going through some sort of cycle here this month with like personal power and you being in charge of that, because it's like a revolution. You're in charge of that. And I like here too how we have like the fire in the background. So it's like with sometimes with that revolution it's like this chaos, a little bit of chaos, but it's like you're looking forward. So we've got here an entirely new order is being established. I feel like this order is like you actually really owning it here. I'm willing to be moved, inspired, and guided to embrace new approaches and new responses. So you're moving in a new directions, in new ways. I feel like you're responding to things in new ways. You're starting to approach situations differently, but also too, I feel like you're really kind of starting to try and go into some new directions here. We've got some courage coming out here. I possess the courage, which is also that fire, which is gonna be that lion energy, that like the cowardly lion, like the courage here. Let's see a soul lesson that's coming out here. Goddess Kali's like, she's kind of associated with like war. So it's like almost like there's like this uprising. There's like this uprising that's happening within you, I feel like. Because it's saying an entirely new order is being established. Yeah, I feel like here there's like this fire being ignited in you. Soul lesson, balance. So it's saying here, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So yeah, it looks like here we're being asked to have a little bit of balance within the heart and the mind here. But also too, I feel like in like this border, I was saying on one of the other readings here, this border, I feel like this is like a protection border almost, you know, in this card. So it's like, yeah, we've got like, we're being asked to keep this balance, but also too, it's like releasing, but also I feel like there is this like, you're gaining personal power out of that, out of the releasing and having that give and take, I feel like. And I feel like with this here, it's like we're really finding that harmony within the chaos, like within maybe some of the chaos that may be going on around us in the world right now. I feel like we're finding that harmony and that balance. We're just kind of focusing on ourselves. We're looking forward here. We're not really paying too much attention to what's going on in the outside world, because we know that, you know, we hold the power for change. You hold the power for change. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Entirely new order. Something is, it's a change. Let's see what the angels have to say here. Huh. Okay, we got, thank you, Spirit, because they keep giving me these great cards here. 555, change. Like, you know, we can't get any more synchronistic than that. I literally just finished saying change. So we've got, you know, this butterfly energy. There's some sort of transformation going on here. The number 5's here. You got 15, so number 6. So I feel like here there is... there's some sort of like, I feel like there's some sort of spiritual change going on. But also too, I feel like here, it's helping to bring in some peace when you're just like, you're focusing on yourself and not everything that's kind of like chaotic that's going on in the world or around you. I feel like here it's like it's bringing in peace. But 555, a good number to watch out for. It looks like here we've got this butterfly coming out of the cocoon. You know, we're rising up. Let's see what else we got coming out here. Letting go to grow, it's saying here. It says eternal dance, movement, wheel of life, path of least resistance. Yeah, so I feel like here there is some sort of cycle, because it's like an entirely new order is being established this February. And this is like the fire horse, so like, yeah, this could be this new cycle that's coming in here, where you're like having this like empowerment to like really just focus on, you know, what you're creating. And also here, I feel like this is going to bring you some peace. So it's like, it's not going to feel like resistant, like you're having to push back on it. And then it's like this movement. There is this movement with the wands. The wands are movement as well. They're action. They're taking action. We have got number 19, so number 10 here. Yeah, that's some sort of cycle. The wheel is turning, I feel like, for you in this February. You're letting go of old things. There's a whole new, you know, you're focusing on yourself. So that's like to fulfill your potential here. Yeah. And it looks like, I like this card here. It's a very kind of earthy card. We've got like a lot of feminine coming out here. We got the Queen, the Goddess Kali. We've got this, you know, feminine energy on this card. This is kind of like reminding me almost of like the flow of like kind of Mother Earth here. So yeah, we've got like a lot of this mothering energy coming out here with this. But we're like kind of dancing dancing in that flow. I feel like there's going to be a flow here for you. Movement. There is some movement. Maybe you felt like you were a little bit of, I don't want to say stuck, but that's the word that people use, because we're never truly stuck. It's just, you know, what's needed for you at that time. But I feel like here things are moving. A whole new cycle is coming in. You have this protection around you. You're focusing on really what you're creating, what you're bringing in. Let's see, the animal totem. Whoa. Again, trying to jump out here. The ram, perseverance. So it's saying here, you have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. Yeah. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up and good luck will follow. So we have this rams here. You know, the rams are kind of like on like uneven ground a little bit. They're kind of trekking through, but they always make it through. Like they persevere and they keep going. They're standing on like little tiny ledges that are like, you know, this big. It's just wild. And they keep going out of that instinct. But yeah, it's like here I feel like you're really gonna reach, like you're saying, reaching your mountaintop. You're really gonna be owning that. You know, I feel like I see you like climbing up this hill and getting to the top and like planting your flag. But you have many gifts, it looks like here, that are coming out. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. So yeah, like bringing that balance in, I feel like, is going to help you if you're dealing with any challenges. Like a challenge for you might be, you know, in the past, maybe you've been focused on what's going on around you a lot. Like maybe there's like the stuff in the news, or maybe there's some like dramas around you, and you were really focused on that and giving a lot of your attention to that. And I feel like here there's this change now where it's like you're not paying attention to that really too much anymore. It's like I'm focusing on me and what I'm bringing in and what I'm creating and what I'm, you know, bringing what I want for my life. I'm wielding the power of that, and I'm really going to own that. But I feel like here it's like, yeah, you're being asked to, there is something coming, but yeah, you're being asked to, like, you know, really tap into that mind and that balance within that. Because it's saying here, no problem. So when you're dealing with a problem, you like tap into that. The power of your thoughts, I'm getting here. The power of your ideas. Power of what you're inspired by, too. What do we got here for dimensions? So we've got this card here, forgiveness, coming out here. So it says redemption, renew, and reprieve. 16, number 7. So there's some sort of initiation here, I feel. So this card here is giving me, like, with this perseverance, like there's there might be a problem, like not a problem, but there might be a challenge where it's like forgiveness is needed. Because it looks like here it's like, and forgiveness is not like condoning what someone did, it's just releasing us from that energy, because whenever we're harboring resentment, it blocks the flow of love. So it's like, I feel like here maybe there's a forgiveness of self, but I feel like here it might be a forgiveness to to others, and maybe it might not even be someone that is asking for forgiveness, but it's like, you know what, I'm going to choose to forgive. I'm going to let go of the past. I'm going to look to my future, and I'm going to pay, and I'm going to, you know, I'm not going to dwell on that. I'm just going to, you know, go forward. I'm going to release that energy, and that, I feel like that's going to give you like some empowerment is coming in here with that. So I feel like here we got this very nature out. We've got these like kind of this very nature cards, like outside, trees, you know, being grounded. But I feel like here there's a renewal of the energy, yeah, because it's like a whole new order is being established. There's this change, this wheel, this movement. We're moving the energy now with this forgiveness. Before, maybe it was like a little bit blocked. Maybe we were blocked up because we were harboring some sort of resentment that maybe we couldn't forgive somebody or forgive ourselves for. But it's like being outside in nature. I feel like, you know, the trees come out a lot in our readings. I feel like the trees, wisdom, got some wisdom there, you know, you get from the trees, and you're Capricorn, so you're like totally, you know, into the, you know, outdoor nature, green, you know, very sustainable. You're really into the outdoors. So we've got that. I think there's some sort of initiation here. And it's like we've got this revolution and redemption. That's really giving me like this cycle. Huh. Let's see what else here. Crystal Companion. Crystal Companion for Capricorn, February. Holy gee. We pulled this one like 3 times in a row now. Peridot. I pulled it for the last one for the Earth sign, Taurus, and then I think it was for Aquarius. I think it was for one of the air signs. So Peridot coming out a lot here, green. What is it? Precious Peridot, a chic type of olivine, is like the vitamin D of your crystal diet plan. The stone, sunny energy, and candy lime hues promote a zest for life. The intensity of Peridot's green shade comes from iron, a metal with an energy that gets things done. Yeah, you're focusing on yourself, you're getting your shit done. Who needs it? Anyone dreading those long winter nights, if you're lacking, brooders. So where to put it? Wherever you give chase to love, money, power, joy. So maybe somewhere, maybe you have some sort of area where you have some sort of throne. Maybe that's a good idea. When to use it? When you're not applying yourself, success isn't something to be afraid of. You have permission to go for it. Power up with Peridot and enjoy the ride. Magnetize your motivation. Yeah, so I feel like here, this Peridot is kind of just coming in as an aid to this energy here, and it's like you're now motivated to, like, you know, to focus on you. To focus on what you're creating, to focus on what you want for your life next. We're getting ready. We're releasing the past. We're forgiving, and we're moving on. You know, so it looks like here you have permission to go for it. To create whatever you want in your life. Let's see here. We're going to do a past life. I just think that's wild that just keeps coming up here. Past life, that's coming up. Past life might be coming up as servitude. So we've got loss of power or control, number 26. I like here how we have 2 of the different energies. So us being maybe serving someone in a past life, or maybe in the past of your life, you were, you know, it's like you were almost like controlled, where to the point where you were almost like some sort of helper, a servant, you know. maybe it was a relationship, maybe it was, maybe in a past life it was this like king and servant dynamic, but it's like we're taking back our power. That is what it is. This Queen of Wands is taking back your power. So this is kind of like a lesson that's coming in. It's an energy that's coming in it's like making you realize where you've given your power away, where you've given your attention to, where you've given your power away. Maybe you've given your power away just focusing too much on chaos. So it's like, yeah, number 26, we have number 8 here. So I feel like that's that balance. This is coming in. This is coming in to remind you of your power. It's like, it's almost like we've got that balance. It's like as above, so below. It's like the opposite. It's like the two opposite energies, which is just wild. But yeah, so it looks like here you've had maybe past lives where you were not in control, where someone maybe was in control of you, where you didn't feel very powerful, and now this month is like coming in here to remind you that like you're the queen. You're not the servant, you're the queen. You wield that power. So let me see a karmic thread coming in here. This life, you're not the servant. This life. Friggin' right, that's cool. That's why there's a revolution. You are, oh, I'm just getting it now. I'm getting chills. You're friggin' rising up. So cool, so cool. You're rising up. You're karmic thread coming out here. Awaken to your power. You can't make this stuff up. We got that lion energy. That's funny that we got the kitties. We got the kitties here. I love that. That's why I was like, you got like this protector energy and this Leo. I feel like there's this Leo energy that's affecting you, and there was a Leo full moon just yesterday, so we still have the effects of that. Hoping I'm gonna get this uploaded, sometime this week. So it says here, you are more powerful than you realize. Awaken to your true strength and step into your potential. Yeah, and it's like it's got that here. I release allegiance to old cycles, opening my soul to the birthing process of the Divine Mother who guides me into the highest fulfillment of my potential. So yeah, it's like awakening your potential. Persevere. You have many gifts here. You're going to reach that mountaintop. You are awakening your power. So let me just see here. I'm going to pull a future higher self card. That's very cool. It's like this karmic balance. Now, yeah, that's what I think the balance comes in. I feel like here we've got like this karmic, there's like this karmic balance where you're now taking back your power from a situation, and it's restoring balance. And that could be this forgiveness, a situation that requires some forgiveness. Future higher self, what do you want to say? Reach for your dream, knowing that it's already coming true. And we've got this full moon kind of energy here, lighting up. So I feel like here it's like, yeah, you're in the creation, you're in this creation mode. Reach for your dreams. Focus on you. Your dreams are already coming true. So if you're like trying to, you have some big goals and some big dreams right now, focus on them. Just know that they're already on their way here. There's some change coming. Healing affirmations. So this is going to be really good. I'd say this to yourself all month. I would take a screenshot of it. This is really going to help here this month. Joy. So if you want to take a screenshot of that, there's that there. Saying, like a child, I discover the simplicity of life. Happiness lies in magical moments, not in the material. Even the smallest joy is a great source of light. I like this. We've got a lot of this emotions around this. So like a child. I like here that we've got like this womb, you know, the birthing process, this creation. So you got a lot of creation or energy around you. Tap into that joy as well. This is going to help awaken your power. What do you enjoy doing? What brings you joy? What brings you happiness? Because you're focusing on yourself. So I know that was a lot, but I hope that that resonated, and I will. You'll have to let me know. Thank you.